Welcome to Lovely Beading. My name's Miranda, and what I'd like to do is go over a few basic supplies needed to do the even count peyote stitch. So let's begin. First off, a very important tool to have are your basic sewing needles. And currently I've enjoyed using size 10. It really is dependent upon personal preference and what works best for you, and really what beading project you might be doing at that time. So having a nice supply of your basic sewing needles on hand is certainly a must to do any stitch work or your even count peyote stitch. Okay? Also, secondly, something else to make sure that you do have is your thread. And currently I'm using the Silamide, that's S-I-L-A-M-I-D-E, Silamide. And the reason that I've enjoyed using this particular type of thread is due to the fact that it's already pre-waxed. You don't have to worry about waxing that before beginning any type of beading project. And what that just allows is for tighter, more secure work rather than unraveling or stretching. So if you're looking for a thread that's already pre-coated, Silamide is really the way to go. All right? Also, in addition, a nice pair of scissors, nothing fancy, just something to get the job done, so that way you can cut that thread. Of course, no beading project would be complete without your beads. These particular beads are delicas. They're a little bit more on the high end when it comes to beads. I certainly do love the texture and the feel of your actual beading project. When you start to create something and you really see it take shape, it's an amazing texture and feel that the delicas do display for you. So again, you want to make sure you have your beads. Seed beads is another common bead used to doing stitch work or the peyote stitch. Something that's optional but not necessary is a nice sorting tray. What this allows for is a quick and easy cleanup. If you just see how quick that was, it really allows for you to pick those beads up, put them in their container, and be done with it. This is really just pocket change. You can really find anything like this sorting tray at your local craft store, like a Michael's or Joann's Fabric, or your local bead store. Okay? Also, something that is optional but not necessary is a nice beading mat like the one you see here. What this provides to you is a nice working surface or area, preventing those beads from flying all over the place, really, and just provides to you a nice, clean working environment, and it really is a time saver. Rather than spending most of your time picking up the beads that have flown away, you really just keep everything in place. So there you have it, all the necessary supplies needed to begin your even count peyote stitch. Again, we have the needles, definitely a must to get you started, your thread, a nice pair of scissors, something basic, optional but not necessary, a nice sorting tray to sort out those beads, and your beads. So there you have all the supplies needed to begin your even count peyote stitch.